Oh boy, hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you what an American bachelor that knows how to cook eats for Thanksgiving. I mean, I can't speak for all of the bachelors because I know a lot of people don't know how to cook. A lot of people that I know don't know how to cook. But anyway, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a Cornish game hen. And the Cornish game hen is going to have a currant burgundy orange sauce. And I'm using black currants, which are these right here. These are actually from England. They're very good, man. This stuff is really good. Now, it wasn't cheap, but it's very good. So, you know, every now and then you can splurge and, you know, treat yourself. Anyway, it's black currants. It's made by Tiptree. Wilkin and Sons Limited. Ooh, they're limited. Alright, anyway. What that is equal parts of currant jelly, orange juice, and burgundy. And what you do is you put it on the stove, you let it boil, and then you thicken it with cornstarch. Excellent. That's all. You don't have to add any other ingredients to it. That's all you need is currant jelly, orange juice, and burgundy. I made this once with grape jelly. I didn't have any currants, and it was actually pretty good. I mean, it was good, you know. All right, so here we go. Burgundy, orange juice, and currant jelly. Like I said, the currant jelly is not absolutely necessary. You could use grape jelly if you want. Alright, so there we go. So this is going to be the sauce for the Cornish game hen. Okay, I'm going to put that on the stove and I'm going to thicken it with cornstarch. Okay. Alright, let me get rid of this. Okay, now what I have over here is, I'm sure everyone has had the green beans and, you know, the fried onions on top, the green bean casserole or whatever they call it. Alright, well, to make that, what you do is you take some green beans, put them in a casserole dish, then you add a can of mushroom soup to it, and then you top it with the fried onions, and you bake it. Okay? We didn't grow up with that. We didn't grow up with that stuff. But I tried it. I don't know when. A couple years ago I tried it. And it was pretty good. I liked it. Alright, so here's what I did. I made a cream sauce that's very thick, as you can see. Alright, and I sauteed some mushrooms. I caramelized the mushrooms. Very important. If you want a mushroom flavor, you must caramelize the mushrooms. Okay, now the reason I made this thick is because there's a lot of water in the green beans. And when I add them, as it heats up, this water is coming out. You know what I mean? They will release the water. So I made the mushroom sauce, I made it thick. You know, when you do this, according to the recipe, you use a can of mushroom soup. Well, everybody knows when you take the mushroom soup out, it's thick. You know, if you don't add, you know, a cup of milk or whatever it is to the soup, It's very thick. All right, so here we go. Now I'm gonna put these in the casserole dishes. I think these are called tureens. You know, I think. I don't know. I've been out of it so long, I don't know what's going on. Which is fine with me. I laid in bed last night and I thought, man, am I lucky. I am, man. I just lay around, you know, I do whatever I want. I ride my bike. I cook. Alright, so now we've got 3 of these. Looks like I have 4, but anyway. Now, check this out. These onions I fried. Alright, so these aren't the store-bought onions. What I did was I sliced some onions on the slicer. And I sliced them really thin. And then I put them on a paper plate after I sliced them, and then I just took some flour and sprinkled the flour all over them, and then I deep fried them. So that's what you have. They're really nice. I added some seasoning, of course, you know. Man, they're perfect. They're really nice. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on the green beans, just like the casserole, the common, you know, that everybody knows, you know, the green bean mushroom soup thing, and then put these on top. Oh man, woo. This is the best of the green bean casseroles. Trust me on that. This is the best, believe me. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to put these on the side, and I'll cook them when we start. We haven't started yet. Okay, there we go. Oh man, nice. Ooh, you should smell these onions. Ooh, they smell really nice. Okay, so those go on the. Those go in the oven also. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to save the rest of this and put it in the freezer. You know, there's no reason why you can't. When you go to heat it, you might want to add a little bit of milk to it, or water, either one. Oh, by the way, what I have in this milk here that made the cream sauce is, of course, milk, roux, and I have a little bit of garlic and a little bit of black pepper. Okay? Oh, and also, very important, is chicken base. You know, I've got the chicken paste. Uh-oh, something just fell in the refrigerator. This is the base. This is the good stuff. This is Gordon Choice. Gordon Foods is the place to find that. Let me see what happened here. I don't know. Alright, anyway. This I'll freeze. Okay. So now I'm going to take out the New Wave oven, and I'll load it up. Alright, here we go. Now, this is my, what do you call it? New Wave oven. I gotta tell you something. This is the greatest thing that you could ever have. The New Wave oven. It really is. I mean, seriously, it's dynamite. It doesn't use a lot of electricity. You know, it's not. You know, it's not like your oven. In your oven, this would take all day. In the New Wave, it doesn't take all day. It's beautiful. All right. So there we go. There we have a Cornish game hen. Now, I know nowadays they tell you don't wash off poultry. Well, I mean, there's no way you're going to stop that. Okay, what I do is this. I fold the wings back, all right? Then I'm going to tie the legs together. But before that, I have to fill it with something. So here we go. I'm going to squeeze a half of an orange inside. All right? So there, yeah, squeeze it and shove it in there. Then I'm going to put in some onion. I don't know if you guys have ever had an onion orange salad. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make one. It is unbelievably very, very good. It really is. I know it's kind of hard to believe. I didn't believe it myself when I first saw it, but I believe it now. All right, here we go. Here comes some kosher sea salt. You know what? You know, all the salt comes from the sea. But, you know, I never got into this sea salt thing. And then, just recently, I had a watermelon. You know, and salt is good on a watermelon. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but salt is really good on a watermelon. So anyway, I bought some sea salt and I tried it. Holy, that stuff was really, really good. There is a difference in the, well, first of all, there's a difference in the texture, but I can't say there's a difference in the taste. I don't know. There's something different about it. It was pretty good. All right, here. I'm just going to tie the legs together so that they're not, so they won't separate. And when they separate, they kind of look kind of gross. So there we go. All right, here's one knot, two knots. Okay. Now we're going to shove him in the New Wave. I love this New Wave, man. I really do. The New Wave is where it's at. You know, I think they're like $100. And I gotta tell you, there's times when I feel I was ripped off because the whole thing is cracking. You know, the outside, the main dome, it's cracking. I had to put tape all over it. What I did was I used that, I used the tape that you use for your ductwork, you know, the aluminum tape. And, and I taped it up. That stuff will hold up to heat, you know. Alright, there we go. I'm going to put a little bit more salt. That's another thing about the kosher salt, the sea salt. It's not really strong like the other salt, the table salt. You know what I mean? So you can add a little bit extra. Alright. So, that's going in. Now, I'm going to put in a couple sweet potatoes. Two sweet potatoes coming up right here. Okay, and the green beans. All right. Now I'm probably going to have to cover those green beans. In fact, I'm going to do that. Now, so, Okay, here you go. A bachelor's Thanksgiving dinner. Alright, here's our Cornish game hen. Cooked to perfection in the New Wave oven. Alright, let me cut the string here. Okay. And I want to cut it in half. So what I'm going to do is, just like that, cut it in half, take out the onions, take out the orange. Okay. I'm going to lay half of it there. I'm going to put the other half in the pan. I'm going to get rid of the onions and orange. Alright. Then I'm going to put the green beans. Homemade mushroom sauce with the green beans and the, oh crap, and the onions on top. I wanted those onions on top. There you go. Alright. And the sweet potatoes.
Gerald Nadler is chairman of the Judiciary Committee. The congressional source, or a congressional
I love sweet potatoes.
this is the man that
I really do, with butter.
from the impeachment inquiry. Because he's so vocal in the Mueller hearing. Remember that flop?
Judiciary Committee President do not intend to summarize and describe the results of our work in a different
Alright, there we go.
actions of the Attorney General.
We'll put some butter on the potatoes.
After that tragic showing, Pelosi just wasn't confident in Nadler's ability to make the case. But the Judiciary Committee must draft the articles of impeachment. So it now falls to Nadler to convince Americans that there are grounds to impeach the president, despite the fact that Schiff got nothing.
Okay, and
Hearings in Judiciary will
to top it all off,
constitutional scholars musing
here we
over
go.
what Congress
This is
meant by
black
violating
currant
the
with
Let's consider
orange juice
step away from the pulse.
and burgundy. Ooh, this stuff is so good. There's nothing else in here.
Going to be focused
That's
on
all it
that.
is. Oh man, look at
I
that.
took to the streets for answers.
This stuff is really good.
Will you be focused on
So there it is.
or Santa
There is the Thanksgiving dinner of a bachelor that can cook.
Don't judge me.
Santa Claus and getting rid of the Democrats.
Hold the applause, please.
Absolutely impeachment. Because it's important.
You won't be focused on impeachment. Will not. Not gonna happen. Impeachment.
All right, listen, I don't know. You guys might be able to find this someplace else around town,
You're gonna be
but you're not going to find it any better than this right here. I got to go. I got to eat.